Grenada was opened up to more than 150 journalists, the first time that the Americans were able to take them in such large numbers. The island is only a short hop from Barbados, 45 minutes in a transport plane, but only military flights are being allowed in. Efforts to revitalize the commercial life on Grenada are being stepped up, but until Liat, the main island carrier, is free to go in with civilian flights, recovery plans are bound to be limited. The first mass media visit has major problems for both the military and the press corps. The aircraft landed at Port Salinas, about 10 miles from the capital. There are growing signs that the island community is slowly returning to some semblance of normality. The Governor-General, Sir Paul Scoon, places great emphasis on shops and offices opening up as soon as possible to restore people's faith in the future of Grenada. With many of the leading Marxist revolutionary leaders having been captured, more efforts are being made to move Cuban prisoners still being held. It's expected that the Red Cross will supervise their evacuation, which could take several days. Meanwhile, more details of who will run the interim government are beginning to emerge. But it won't be an administration of politicians. Rather, it will serve as a breathing space for a constitutional government and general elections within 6 months, the first time here since 1976. The purge of Marxist supporters continues, and remaining elements of the Grenada army will be disbanded. Members of the People's Revolutionary Forces, which was created 4 years ago, are being persuaded to lay down their arms. The question of just how many resistance fighters there are scattered in the jungle areas remains a problem. Cuban and American estimates differ, but there are reports that the numbers on the loose may be less than was originally thought. However, American soldiers are still in hot pursuit. Almost a week after the invasion, and the Americans are satisfied that their main objectives have been achieved, but their continuing presence is being counted in weeks rather than days. What's slowly emerging as people get over the shock is that many Grenadians feel let down by the British position. In the words of one leading Caribbean writer, the British view saddens everyone. Having created the West Indies, they now treat us as lepers.